Sunday, Limitless family. On this sunny Sunday, we are doing something amazing. We are finally setting up the room for baby arrival to prepare for her arrival. We co-sleep in this family, so let's go. So here is what we are working with. Our canvas, and I think I explained once. So we're gonna have the dresser right there, my end table, a rocking chair, and a plant at the back, and that's basically all. Make it simple, practical. So let's go. I'm done. I need you. Uh-oh, shut up. Today, I'm so sleepy. Thanks to my husband for being my hand and my feet. Because, girl, maybe my baby is preparing herself to come. Because today I feel so weird. But at least we are getting this done. And then I will have the, should I say, peace of mind of, oh, she can come anytime she wants. Yeah. I would like to say thank you to my husband. If he's watching this, I had an idea on the dresser. He brought it to life, so I'm very grateful. You say hi to Limitless family.
Hello, 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 hello.
Is it bigger than what I thought? Look at that green. Beautiful. Babe, you have to tuck in on this wall. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Next part. Oh, look at that. That green. Yeah, it's gonna be a colorful bedroom. I like colors. Gonna be a rainbow. This is how the hallways looks like with everything that's going in. Voila. I need to pee. Oh, let me pee.
You shouldn't shut up away. I can't tell the difference.
Second. Third. Yeah, it's nice. Wow, woo. Look at that. Amazing. It looks so perfect. Now the end table. My end table. I found a cool end table at Facebook Marketplace, and he painted it for me. I'm gonna show you why it's cool in a moment. Babe, you have to push the bed. There's space. Yeah, and then to push the end table. Perfecto. Woo. Isn't this amazing? The green, blue, pink. Yeah. If you don't like color, you're gonna hate this. It's not the black and white bedroom. It's not the all beige. Beige. You say beige or beige?
Beige.
Beige. Beige is French. Babe, please put that one second. I made a mistake on it. It's the one I made a mistake on. Thank you. Now the olive tree. Look at that, so beautiful. Just the color grading. And then the chair where Nube and myself are gonna swing. Told you it's colorful. Just true. My that corner, so nice. I love this corner. This is picturesque. Colors. Yeah. Nihab. That's a thing. Babe, a little bit on the left so that when you turn that it doesn't touch the wall. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So, do you see the packages? There's an ottoman that needs to go there. Look at what I saw the other day. Yesterday, I saw some pillowcases. Cutie. This one goes here. This one is for the bed. No, I think I'm gonna use this today to do the bed. It's a grayish color. Yeah. Ooh, look at me in the back with the background, the colorful. I love it. There's color everywhere. I love it. Everywhere you will see colors.
That's what it is.
No, that's my doing some unboxing. Oh, that looks nice. That's bigger than what I thought, eh? So, it's supposed to be 2. The smaller one's gonna stay here. It's so washed on the screen. The green is deeper than what you guys see. Babe, you have too much strength, huh? Can you please put that in the corner? Push it. Yeah. And then this one in my closet. Yeah, thank you. Okay, what's next? The diaper pair goes there. The right corner. Oh, it fits, right?
Yeah.
Great! Thank you, babe.
No problem.
The part where I need muscle are done. The rest, it's me. Look at my ottoman. Okay, now it's time for me to finish this up by putting her clothes. Yeah. Can you imagine? I haven't received her diaper yet. They don't need diapers the first day anyway. Even if she comes today, doesn't need diapers right away. Okay, let's start this. Finishing touch. Ooh, take a picture of me here. I love it. So I got something. I just got my nursing pillow. Let me show you what I got. For reading behind my soul to make nursing smooth. I got this from BB Hug Me. Is this a 9? I don't know. BB Hug Me or Baby Hug Me. BB. So, Christine Pearson recommended this to me. So, I'm excited to see how it performs. I got pink. I wanted the... Wait, why is this so long? The pillow itself is not that big. It's not that long. So why is this so long? I guess you have to tie it both ends, and you can also tie it at your waist. I wanted another color, but they are always out of stock. I was debating between the blue with feathers or the pink with feathers, but then out of stock. So I got myself pink. I love pink. So yeah, I'm gonna wash this. So this is gonna be on my bed all the time. So yeah, I like the bag. It's a cute bag. I love this background so much. It's so nice. The gold, the lamp, the pink, the blue, the green. Yeah, like I said, if you don't like colors, you're not gonna like this. So now let me show you what I was talking about when it comes to my end table. Oh, I think I should do the bed first. Let's do the bed first. Let me show you my, how do you call it? I forgot the name. Let me just show you. That closet, there's a specific name for that closet when it comes to the bathroom. Là, je vais trouver pas. Let's try. So I organized the closet in the bathroom. It looks so nice. So I want to show you guys how it looks. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, for those who like neutral colors. But it's not neutral. I just also received the Real Organic cotton cover period on the way. So that was recommended by my bird keeper. And yeah, I'm debating what I'm gonna put on the bed today. The bed sheet. I think I'm gonna get, oh, she's moving. Ooh, I think I want the blue. Yeah, I'm gonna do blue today. Maybe blue and white. I think this is the fitted sheet. I'm not gonna use the flat sheet. Yeah, blue it is. Look at that beauty. I am obsessed already. It's colorful, simple. Like, look at this corner. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Sandra, focus. Let's do the bed. Let's do the bed. I think I'm gonna change. Oh, I need to call my husband. I can't be lifting this mattress. Babe, please, I need you. Please.
What you say?
Please, I need you to do your favorite. We are removing this one. This one, I'm gonna use it. If I give birth on the bed, we put this on the top. Because this, I'm ready to let it go. Ah! You literally toast it. You're like...
I thought I could catch it.
Huh?
I thought I was gonna catch it.
Wow. You thought that I'm master at doing bed.
Yeah, put it over. I put it over first and then lift it.
Okay.
It needs to be over there, or else I don't have any control.
Sorry, I didn't know. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Sitting, standing, nothing works. So, do I want this color or white? I can remove this and keep the white, or I can have the colorful today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this. It's colorful. Awesome. I have to check every angle, and I think okay, now, oh, where's the other one? Where are you? That's my laptop. I'm stepping my feet on like that. Where is that pillow? Don't play with me. I can't play hide and seek. Whew. It's not here. Where are you? So you can't even see my bed. Not joking. Where is my pillow? Let me find it.
A few moments later.
I found it. It was in the bed in the it was in the guest bedroom. So I'm walking like a snail. Like I'm so slow when I walk. How good. Colorful. Left side, other side. Is it even centered? This is how able to see that something is wrong. No, I'm gonna change this. No, nah, that's not. I'm gonna put this one. So I was bored. I was tired of this. So I decided to make myself some pillowcases. That's the beauty of having your sewing machine. You can do a small project like that. You know, we are life engineer here, so. How cute. Okay. This wasn't done properly. Now, where am I gonna get the strength today to put it properly? You know how this duvet stuff? You need strength. You know? Oh. The road. Okay. I'm sweating. I need to turn on the AC. Babe!
Yeah.
Can you please turn on the AC? The AC! Can you please turn it on? I'm tired. Okay, wait. I can do this. Come on. Put that thought aside. Before I do that, I need to know what was wrong. Where is the side I need to turn? Make sure I don't come back to the same mistake, you know? You do the same mistake. Okay, so this was here. And I need to turn it to the other side. Okay, so I can hold this one. So I know it's going to this corner. Yeah, okay, yeah. Now I know. Now I know. Let me sit down. Okay, so you know there's a technique to put the veil, but this one is not, the opening is not large as the veil. Is that the veil? Whatever. So the comforter, that's comforter. This is the veil. Comfort me. So I can't do that here. So yeah, this is the opening. Now we know what's next. Okay. I'm not even gonna use this. I'm just gonna be using the duvet. Maybe even not. When she's here, all this pillow, nah, it's not best for sleeping. So for now, it's just for me, for it to look nice. For me, myself, and I. But at night, I use all of them. I don't have a pregnancy pillow. So I have a system. During this pregnancy, the only way I could sleep at a certain point was sitting, you know, in a sitting position. So I'd stack those pillows, this one on the left, the other one on the right, and the rest at the back. I would just literally sleep like this. It was something else. So very useful. They look pretty, but what I'm trying to say is, besides looking pretty, making my bed look pretty, they also support me when I'm sleeping. So I'm glad that because I have them and I found that system, I didn't have to buy a pregnancy pillow. So yeah. You know what, guys? I'm gonna figure out how to do this and come back because, like I said, today I'm slow like a snail. So let me figure this out and come back to you. I did it, guys. I did it. Finally did it. I figured out. I figured it out. I'm gonna doodle this blanket. I like the doodling. The fact that it has so many colors on it. Do-do-do. So we did it. So nice. Look at that colorful room. Perfecto. Let me rest for a little bit. I love it. The background. My living room is black and white. My bedroom has all the shade possible. That's balance. Come, babe. What are you eating?
Ice cream.
How can I have some?
It's cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream, one of the best flavors.
You like
If you
that?
ask me, because it's got chocolate.
You got chocolate?
Chocolate chips and Oreos actually. Oreos.
I was wondering where does the chocolate come from?
Cookies. That's the cookies.
In the cookies?
Chocolate
Yeah.
cookie.
Oh, that's chocolate cookies. My favorite is. Tell them my favorite.
Vanilla. So blank. So plain. Just plain vanilla, which is a good flavor, you know? Don't get me wrong. It's a good flavor. But for that to be your absolute favorite, just basic.
Babe, I want you to share with them what we talked about earlier. So after your ice cream, we can sit down and talk about it. Okay, I think I'm done. It's fine. It's not perfect, but I can bend and do stuff like I used to. Especially today, she is so low. Let me show you the result. Amazing, isn't it? Put back my essentials. So here are the clothes, her clothes. I already prepped them. I'm just gonna put them in the dresser. Like I said, this is definitely my favorite corner in the room. It used to be that side, but I still love it. This side is so nice. I think you guys don't see me. Oh, you do? You do. So I'm gonna put the stuff I would need the most here. So I think I'm gonna start with this drawer. They are so small. Maybe I need organizer. I don't like that stuff. I don't like having those stuff. I want to do without them. Need to find a way. Yeah, this works. Yeah, I think I'm doing what you guys call Marie Kondo method. It works. Those are the newborn clothes. I have maybe like 4 or 5 newborn clothes because first of all it's summer. Secondly, I'm not gonna be dressing a newborn. Nah. And she will be naked. Maybe the first 2 weeks she will be naked. So I have few, like I said, like 5. That's all. And let's put this here. It works. Yeah, it works. You're done. Yeah, I still had some other clothes to add, but that's it for today. Like I said, those are the stuff she will need the first few days. So the rest can wait. Of course, the most important thing, books. You need books always. So you guys now have a place. Yeah. I'm sure I'm gonna change this at some point, but like I say, for now, it is perfect. Perfect space. Wow, I'm so in love. So let me explain to you something. I wanted to tell you about my end table, right? My end table is so cool. It's cool. So the story of my end table. I'm so dramatic. So I found this on Facebook Marketplace. I wanted, or should I say I needed something narrow enough to fit between the chair and the bed. I already had a chair. I'm glad I had a chair before I got the end table. If not, I would have got something very big and then the chair wouldn't have space. So you can see how I can turn. Very good. And also this chair is also narrow. Usually some of this rocking chair, or this one they say is actually not a rocking chair since you can turn and rock. Some of them are so bulky. I'm glad I found this one. It's very narrow, just a good size for this bedroom. So first of all, I wanted something very narrow, and this one is narrow and long, so I have more space. And then the most amazing part, so the other amazing part is my husband paint this. How cool it is this. So of course the fact that I have drawers here, so I can have diapers, my own stuff, everything you need just next to the bed when you are a mom. You know, I can see putting diapers here, maybe a bone, you know, nursing stuff, silverware. Yeah, and then the most amazing part is this. How cool is this? You know, for my meals, I can eat here, you know, the first few days. Babe, where's the ice cream? You forgot. So this is the part I love the most about this end table. I don't think it was meant for end table, but I decided to use it like that. So having this where I can put stuff and eat, or I can even draw, paint, because I intend to. Yeah, imagine me having my baby here, and then oh, did I talk about the ottoman? So there's an ottoman for this chair, right? But it's too bulky. This space, I wanted space here, is too bulky. Like you literally take the whole space here. So I decided to put that aside in the closet in the hallway, and I got myself this one. It's small, it's round, and it's also shorter. The other one was a little bit tall and I was uncomfortable when I put my feet, but this one is just enough for me to be comfortable. Imagine me here with my baby in my hands, not in my belly, because she is with me, right? Yeah, this is cool. Yes, I love it. Everything is optimized for me to be comfortable, simple, easy. Imagine me here scratching, doodling, reading, eating, and also I can sit on my bed. When I'm sitting here, I can also eat here. So my books. Equal money system. You need this. If you want this book, you have to reach out to my husband. Oh, I can share very quick about my favorite book when it comes to pregnancy, or should I do that in another video? The books that I read for, during, and also preparing for postpartum. I can share those, but I can quickly tell you that the book Natural Childbirth the Bradley Way, favorite. Oh, this ottoman is so, oh, it's so soft. What's that? It's so soft. I'm loving it here, and then the AC is just here. Guys, I'm happy. Oh, I think my body is giving the signal to my baby that I am ready. Because at the end of the day, she will come when she wants. But I personally know and 100% sure your body and plays a role. Of course, what I'm trying to say is me, my state of mind. The state of mind of the mother plays a role in that. So now I'm like, baby, I'm ready. Even though I don't have her diaper yet, like I said, she will not need diaper at the moment she comes out. She can poop up me for the first few days. We can put the swaddling blanket for the first few days, but it's supposed to. I don't know why it's taking too much time. Anyway, you know what? Let me show you this corner. I showed you the other one, but I didn't show you this one. The nursing corner with the diaper pail just right at the back of the chair. Let me pull back so you can see the full spectrum. Ooh, this is the entry of my room. Can you imagine? So colorful, practical, functional. My battery is gonna die soon. Oh la la. This is so nice. And of course, changing the bed sheet are gonna change everything every time. This is more like bold, a lot of color, but sometimes I'll just put a white comforter and would tone down a little bit. So I literally love the canvas, and I like to play with the bed sheet. Having different colors, what I would change permanent all the time, but the rest are permanent, you know. So here is the room. Final, beautiful. I love it. So, babe, now tell me. So we were talking about a point, you know, we are gonna educate our baby at home, and this is what we do, you know, support parents to give the best education. Our purpose is clear at Limitless Family.
Right.
We create geniuses that are gonna lead the world.
Genius.
In what's best for all.
Through specific tools and processes, specific systems. Right? Because system is designed to put in an input and you get a specific output every single time, right? So that's how we're approaching education in school, because I was at an expo a couple weeks back. It was a homeschooling convention, homeschooling expo. So we had a booth there, we had a table there. I was able to connect with this family who's a bit new to homeschooling. It's going to be their first year homeschooling, and showed them, you know, give them a short introduction as to how we are educating. Right? We're not doing homeschool per se. We're doing education at home, because the difference between school and education, right? One of the families I connected with at the event invited me over to their home to, you know, sit down with them, have a conversation, just look at a couple points of how education at home could work for them. They have 2 kids. One of them is 6 years old, so that'd be about first grade age. Other one is 3, 4 years old. She said that she was just focusing on, you know, what the child would be learning in pre-K.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is alphabets, ABCs, numbers, right? Maybe basic, very short words. And then her concern came with, okay, what happens after that?
Yeah, so that you're saying she did the alphabet and numbers, and then she was like, okay, what do I do next?
Yeah, she was lost as to how to be able to teach her child beyond that. Teach your child, you know, second grade, right? After the alphabets, really what comes next after the alphabets? How am I supposed to teach her after that?
Yeah, and the thing is also, unfortunately, sometimes people say I taught my kids the alphabet, but it's just the song. Like the kid would be like A, B, C, D and singing, and I would tell parents, actually your kid doesn't know the alphabet. The parents like, what do you mean? I'm like, okay. I would just write any random letter on a board, and I'll ask the child, what's this? Guess what? The child doesn't know. The kid is like, I don't know this.
Right, because they just memorize a song.
Exactly.
They just know the song, and they're just singing along to the song. They don't actually know the letters for themselves individually.
And that's what you were saying earlier, is like there's difference between school and education. That's why we say we are educating ourselves at home. We are going to educate our child at home. But schooling at home is also just memorization. It's pushing the kid to just memorize. But do you actually want to know, or do you want to be going through life by doing an exam, memorizing it, going and writing it down, and then 2 hours later you don't even remember? That's not knowing. That's not actually what life is. You cannot go through life with this AI by memorizing stuff. You have to know them.
Know it. You know, be able to, you know, comprehend, process, apply. Because the way AI is going, I was talking to another family in our community. They're just starting to see how the kids that their kid is in school with, they're using the AI to do everything, right? And so they can't actually think for themselves. If the AI tells them, hey, I remember this one point AI said to be able to make a more fluffier cheese pizza, you have to put glue into the pizza as you're cooking it. Now, where's the common sense in that? And if a person, the child especially, doesn't actually understand what the AI is giving them and how to process it, they just follow directions blindly, right? Because they can't really think, they can't process.
Yeah. So back to the story.
Yeah. So the family I was working with or meeting with, that was their biggest concern, their biggest fear of, okay, what happens next? How am I going to be able to support my child next? Because personally, I don't know how to teach, right? And the question that I asked beyond that, so okay, why you feel like that? If we all went through the same system when we were growing up, how come the stuff that we learned in school, why are you not confident to be able to pass that on to your children, right? You went to school, so you learned certain things at school, but then when it comes to being able to,
you had degrees.
Yeah, degrees, right? Now when it's time to pass that to your child, why are you not confident in that? So what happened?
Why are you not able?
Why are you not able? Why are you not confident to be able to do that? So the thing is, you didn't learn school yourself, and so you as a mother, as a father, you have to be able to re-educate yourself at this point. Understand how basic education works to be able to pass that into your child, because nobody cares more about child than their parent, right? Especially when you're doing education at home, like you are there with them.
That's even why they decided to do it,
right? That's why they decided to do it, because they see all the problems that we're having with the current system of education, right? They see the problems that they had when they were in the school system, so they wanted to be able to do their children better, right? And that's what we strive for as parents, to give our children a better life, a better future than we had, right? But if we are stuck at a certain level, how can we ever raise them above us? Right? And so with that family, I showed them, hey, this is not just about your children's education. This is also about yourself, right? Being able to relearn the things that you may have missed or the school glossed over, right? When you were trying to learn at that stage, and being able to reteach yourself that so that you can pour that back into them.
Actually teach herself, because we weren't taught actually.
Right. Teach yourself, right? Actually learn for yourself and learn how to learn, because every single thing that you know, your child's going to pick up, right? Whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, right? Children are just a copy, a clone of their parents, right? So that's why this process, this system that we are working with hundreds of families is so important, right? Because it's a whole family approach. It's a holistic approach, you could say. It's really crazy, because as I was doing the assessment for family, I also tested the parents, right? And
because at the end of the day, they are the primary educator. Even if you send your kid to school, this case is specifically parents who are saying, I want to homeschool, but even if you are sending them to school, you are actually the primary educator.
Right, you're responsible for their success, right? You can't blame the teacher, you can't blame the school.
You can't blame the system, the government.
Right. You can only look at yourself and what did you contribute to that child, and like how did you contribute, right? How effective were you in contributing to that child? And so with this family, both the mother and the father took the assessment for themselves, and the mother was reading at like a 8th grade, maybe 9th, not even grade, I'm sorry, 9-year-old, 8-year-old, 9-year-old level. So that's 2nd grade or 4th grade, 3rd grade, right? And the father was slightly below that, right? And so for them, they said to me, it's like a bucket of water splashing down their head to see what their true reading level was, what their true learning level was. And at that point, they're like, okay, yeah, if this is where I'm at, what hope does my child have, especially if we're doing education from home? Like, I'm the one that's going to be teaching them, so I need to level myself up. So at that point, they're like, okay, yeah, we need support, we need help, right? It was like a splash of water over their head. Just realize, actually see on paper what the reality of their reading comprehension, speed, spelling, and such like that. And so I gave them a short demo of our tools, our system, and they were just stunned as to how fast that they could learn, even at their age, how fast they're able to pick up new concepts and go back through and like really understand what they were reading at that point, what they were learning. Right, so they can see for themselves, hey, if I'm able to learn this fast at my age, imagine how my kids are going to be learning, since they're still in that natural learning ability phase, that critical period phase of their learning. That's why they decided to work with us. That's why they decided to say, hey, like, Jude,
we need this.
We need this. And they're like, the father had said, hey, I've spent more money on stupid stuff. Like, this is so worth it. This is so worth it.
Yeah.
So it was really cool to see that, support another family, especially one that's doing education from home, and really excited to see where their kids are going to be at in the next couple of months and couple of years.
Yeah, because I can imagine as a parent, you want to do that education at home, but then you are stuck, you know. And I know a lot of people are stuck. A lot of people are like, I see where the system's at. Like, a lot of people, it wasn't their goal to homeschool. Like I said, we use the word education at home because that's what makes sense. So that's why we're gonna use it. But you have to understand that if some people talk about homeschool, we are also adding that into it. So imagine a parent, you look at the system right now, the way the system is, and then you realize, even though I never planned to educate my kid at home, I have to. But then you realize, oh, I'm the product of the system. I don't know how to do this. I wasn't educated actually. And let me tell you, that assessment Judy's talking about, a lot of teachers have done that. And their result, you will see someone reading as 7 years old and they are a teacher. They are teaching 10-year-olds, 15-year-olds. What are they teaching your kids? When they themselves take the assessment, you see they do poorly, compression poorly. So they are also the product of this system. So I can just imagine how like anxious, frustrated, especially frustrated a parent can be when you want to educate your kid at home, but you're lost. So that's what Jude is talking about, seeing the family who was like, I want to do this, but I'm lost. And because of that, unfortunately, a lot of parents, they give up and they send their kid back to school, even though they know it's not the best, but they're just like, but I don't know. You know, you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
But some people are like, I don't know yet how to do this, but I know I don't want that. That's when we come in. And if you're watching this right now, it's the sign that you were looking for. So just reach out to my husband and, go through the process, and let's just make education at home what it's supposed to be. An empowering moment for between parent and also we were also talking about a specific point between the difference of a 6-year-old in the system and a 6-year-old in our community with our tools.
Yeah, I mean, going back to that recent family that we started working with, their oldest is 6 years old, 6-year-old little girl, and she's just figuring out the alphabet, right? Just even having trouble with her name, right? If it's not already spelled out for her, she's having trouble finding the letters, writing them out, right? And that's her own name. So she should know all those letters already. She should know how to write and spell it at 6 years old, versus some of the families that we've been working with for some time. Their kids are 6 years old and reading Harry Potter, but also finishing the Harry Potter series within a couple of days, right? Those are 500, 400 page books, right? Reading books, novels, and being able to fully describe every single thing that's happening, fully describe the plot. And then even beyond that, start to make games and activities based off what they had read, right? So look at that imagination, look at that comprehension, look at that creativity that child is able to express, same age, right? Same gender, okay? But different
outcome because like you said, the input is different, and just to give you a timeline, kid in our community, for example, Acticus, he started recognizing the alphabet when he was 8. Like he could point it out. If you ask him any letter, he pointed out at 10, I think a year something, he was able to say out loud that this is A, this is W, and it has happened time and times again. So it's replicable. That's the word, right? Duplicatable. Right. So it's not one child is special. It's about a parent taking the full responsibility of their kid education with a specific tool that we have, putting that into application, and the results are amazing. Like we have the other day, a parent shared how his son is 8.5. He read 500 book pages in a day. 4 hours something. Ask yourself honestly, can you do that? Is your kids doing that? If the answer is no, then you need this tool, you need this community. Because the good thing about this too is you're not just gonna get the tool and be by yourself. You have our support, you have the support of other parents doing this same process. We have meetings where you can ask your question, get support in everything that you need when it comes to your children's education.
Right, a whole network, every single thing that you need to have confidence to succeed, right? Yeah. Every single thing is laid out. So all it just takes is conversation. So let's talk. Let's have a short conversation, see how we can support you, see where we can support you, and see where we can actually take your family, right? And take all of our families to the next level.
Yes, let's take all our families to the next level. We know we are having a genius in the middle. And like I said, in a specific way, a leader in what's best for all. That's very important because there are leaders out there, but look at the state of the world.
Right.
We need to create what that's best for.
Yeah, is that the current world, is that the world that you want your child to grow up in?
Right. So let's create that together. So my husband, you have to leave so that I finish my room tour. He came and snatched like 19 minutes.
Get a little cameo, right? Unless you finish, love.
He deserved it because he worked hard. He deserved the cameo because he worked hard on the dresser.
Yeah, you see those dressers? Oh, that green. That green. That's that mint. It's a mint green.
Bye, babe.
Bye-bye.
So now I need to get the power to continue my project. So. And that is it, guys. I'm feeling so much pressure. Is my baby coming today? I don't know. Anyway, I was glad to make this video to share this with you guys. To inspire, you know, to bring some color to the internet. And if you are a parent, upcoming parent, you desire to be parent in the future, reach out to my husband, join our community. And as he was sharing the score of those parents, 3 years ago, that was me. I did the assessment and I realized, I'm going to say something here that people are not going to like, but I'm going to say it anyway. Deep down, we know we are dumb. There are so many things during your day, simple math, simple stuff you need to think about, stuff we can't handle. We are easily distracted. The only thing we like is entertain ourselves. When it's time for entertainment, we are happy, but when it's time to actually create, solve things, then it's that was me 3 years ago. And that tests, like I always say this, when you do the assessment and you have your result, you knew it already. You know that if I give you this book, like this book here is a little bit thick. That's why I'm pointing that one out, this one. And I ask you, read this book in a week. How would you feel? When you open a book, do you actually read it or you're like, this again? So that was me 3 years ago. Like I said, deep down, the education, or deep down, that the schooling system didn't support you. Deep down, you know that you went there, you memorized it. We all went to school, so we should stop pretending. Like 2 days or a week before the exam, you go and you do the card, everywhere you are saying it again and again. You are saying that sentence again and again. Some even memorize with colors. You go there, you answer the question of the exam, and 2 hours after, if I ask you about certain stuff that you just wrote, you're not gonna remember. You don't know because you just memorized. It's like a song. You just use repetition. You said it again and again and again, and because you don't understand, an hour, a week later, you don't even know what you wrote in there. And of course, you have good grade, duh. But at the end of having the good grade, if you look at yourself in the mirror, do you actually know the subject? Can you actually apply it in physical reality? The answer is no. So we all know that deep down, but in a way, we pretend. And I'm saying that I used to, now I don't pretend because that's why every single day of my life I'm applying the tools because I know I don't know, So reach out to Jude and change your life forever. Give the best education to your kids. Have that certainty, like where I'm at, I have zero doubt. And it's the most beautiful thing you can have going into motherhood. And that's why I was also saying, if you are expecting mom like me or you desire to have kids at some point, the time to start is now because you will fix what's been broken before you have kids. Some of it, you're not gonna fix. Like I started using those two when I was 26. I'm not gonna fix 26 years of my life in 3 years. It's gonna take more time. But I am way like better. Just that part that I was sharing, certainty, the certainty of there's zero moment I have doubts about my kids' future because I know the tool, I know the community I have, and that is a guarantee for me. And I can imagine a mom having the doubt of, I don't even know where to start. That's awful. That's really awful. So I'm grateful that I'm in this situation. Grateful that I decided to do what some people say. I don't care. It doesn't matter, And now with AI, the rising of AI, those same people, they were like, oh, they will be fine. My kid will be fine. That's what people told me back then. My kid will be fine. I don't. Now they're like, oh, so it's time. The time to start now. So reach out to him. His contact us in the info box. Thank you for spending time with us today. See you on the next one. Say bye to my baby. She is moving. Can you see? This is maybe her feet or whatever. Bye bye.